Dear students, till now we have studied about the conventional sources of energy. Those sources which were available to us since ages. Okay. And what were the examples among the conventional sources of energy which we have discussed? They were the fossil fuel, thermal power plant, hydropower plant, biomass energy and wind energy. So now onwards we will start discussing about the non-conventional sources of energy. So first of all, the first non-conventional source of energy is the solar energy. So I'll just recall that what are non-conventional sources of energy. They are the energy sources which are coming in trend now. Okay, from ages it was not used to harness such type of energy, and let us see how we can harness the non-conventional sources of energy. So let us start with solar energy. What is solar energy? As the name itself indicates, the solar energy is obtained from the sun in the form of heat and light. Whatever heat of the sun we are receiving on earth, or whatever light we are receiving on earth, it can be used. So how it can be used? The heat energy is used in solar heating devices like solar cooker, solar water heater, solar furnaces, etc. The light energy is used in solar cells. Okay, so the two forms of energy, that is the heat energy and the light energy of the sun, they are used in two different setups. First of all, heat energy is used in the solar heating devices. The examples are solar cooker, solar water heater and solar furnaces, and the light energy of the sun is used in the solar cells. So now let us start with the solar cooker first of all. So how is the making up of the solar cooker? So solar cooker is an insulated box which is painted black inside. Okay, what is solar cooker made up of? It has an insulated box which is black in color from inside. It is covered with a glass plate. Why it is covered with a glass plate? This question comes in board examinations. So the solar cooker is covered with the glass plate so that whatever heat energy is entering inside the solar cooker or the insulated box, it should not pass away or it should not escape out. And to prevent this escape of heat, the solar cooker is covered with the glass plate. Then again another question comes that what kind of mirror is used in the solar cooker? It is also a very regular question in board examination. So concave mirror is used in case of the solar cooker. Why it is used? Because it reflects more sunlight into the box. So whatever food which has to be cooked, it is kept in the container inside the box. And what is the range of temperature which is reached in the solar cooker setup? It is 100 degree to 140 degree centigrade. It is okay, it is not mentioned over here, but it is 100 degree to 140 degree centigrade. Okay, I think it is clear, very clear now. Many questions are asked from this particular solar cooker. Explain how the working of solar cooker goes on. With the help of the diagram, show the solar cooker setup of the solar cooker. Why the solar cooker is painted black from inside? What is the use of the glass plate? Why is which mirror is used in the solar cooker, and why is concave mirror is used in the solar cooker? So these are the very regular questions which are asked about the solar cooker in the board examinations. Okay, along with the diagram, I'll be just showing you in the next slide the diagram also, or you can refer to the diagram in the NCERT book also, or the PDF which I have shared with you. Now the solar water heater. Almost the same concept of the solar cooker comes in solar water heater also. So let us now study it. A solar water heater has an insulated box painted black again inside a system of copper tubes. A system of copper tubes is there, and this whole thing is kept in an insulated box which is painted black from inside. Again, it is covered with the glass plate which allows the heat to enter inside but does not allow heat to escape out. When water flows through the copper tube, it absorbs heat and becomes hot. whenever you will switch on, although there is a continuous supply of water, so whenever the water passes through this copper tubes, what happens, it absorbs the heat and it becomes hot. I think students, you must have observed, if you have visited IIT Roorkee residential area, that in the terrace of these residential areas, in these houses, you must have observed yellow kind of cylinder kept. It is observed from the road also many times. So that cylinder is nothing but the solar water heater, which gives us the continuous hot water supply in our residences. Okay, so I think it is a very good initiative by IIT Roorkee that we are using, harnessing solar water energy, and we as we are living in IIT campus itself, we do not require any geyser inside in our home during winter seasons. Okay, so this is just a real life example which I am giving to you. So the setup which is made in the solar water heater is that there is a continuous stream of copper tubes which absorbs heat energy from the sun, and when water passes through these copper tubes, it absorbs the heat energy and becomes hot. The boiling hot water is received when we turn on our taps in our homes. Now next is these two solar cooker and solar water heater were the example of how heat energy from the sun is utilized to harness energy. Now next is how light energy from the sun is utilized. So now the example is of solar cell. So solar cell is a device which converts solar energy into electrical energy. Solar cells are made from semiconductors like silicon, germanium, gallium. Another important question of the board examination, that what are the different semiconductors which are used in silicon. In case of the solar cell, they are silicon, germanium and gallium. Now a single solar cell produces a voltage of 0.5 to 1 volt. So this is the voltage range. And how much electricity is produced? Around 0.7 watt of electricity is produced. So in a solar panel, when many of the solar cells are arranged across each other, then it leads to the production of more energy, isn't it? Because single cell is producing 0.7 watt of energy, when many such single cells will be placed together in the solar panel, then it will lead to the formation of more electricity. Again, the advantages and disadvantages asked very repeatedly. What are the advantages? It is a renewable source of energy. We are getting energy from the sun every time. So it is a renewable source of energy. Again, it is pollution free source of energy. The electricity which we are obtaining from this kind of setup, solar setup utilizing the solar energy, it is pollution free. As well as it can be used in remote areas where there is no power supply. These days, many of the initiatives by the government of India are made to use the solar cells. Like you must have, if you have gone to the Roorkee railway station and observed, see children, what I suggest, that whenever you are going to somewhere, please keep a look or keep moving around or keep observing whatever is around you. Once a few months back, I was visiting this Roorkee railway station, and I observed suddenly that on the roof of the Roorkee railway station, when I was climbing up the bridge of the Roorkee railway station to cross the railway lines, so I suddenly observed that on the roofs of the platform, a solar panel, a huge solar panel was set up. So what is happening? We are harnessing solar energy and it can be used very easily. So, and many such examples are seen over here. If you must have visited BHEL Haridwar, there also a huge power station of solar energy setup is made, and it feels very good that we are utilizing these things which were not earlier used, and it is the renewable source of energy and as well without pollution. So it is double bonus for us, isn't it? So now certain disadvantages, each and everything comes with disadvantages also. So during the construction of these solar panels or solar cells, as I have mentioned, that silicon is used, which is very expensive affair. And another expensive affair is that silver is used for connecting the cells together. Just I told you that many different cells are used, which will be combined together to form a solar panel. So to combine or to connect these cells, silver is used. It is again a costly affair. Then the current produced is DC. Okay, it is the direct current which is produced using the solar energy. And to convert it into the alternating current or AC, again it increases the cost of the whole setup. So although we can use, and we are still using the solar energy, we have started using solar energy, but yes, it comes with little disadvantages also, that to set up whole of this setup is quite little bit expensive. So this is an example of box type solar cooker. This is an example of solar water heater. The same kind you can observe in IIT Roorkee's residences, terraces. Okay. This is the setup of solar cell. This N-type semiconductor, P-type semiconductor you will be studying in your 11th and 12th classes in detail. There is no need to go into the detail right now. And you can very well see the NCRT for drawing the diagram of solar cooker, and you can make it from there in your notes. Okay. So students, we will stop here. Thank you very much.